And so the thrill of the opening game, giddy hope and expectation, they all line up as equals, looking for the perfect start. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see...
Terrific header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Mazraoui cuts out the pass. Unahi could move up a gear here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Hakimi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played, well played. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Played in. That's really well cleared. Morocco have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Wow, leader. And he whips it in. Messina gets it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Hakimi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now that looks a decent ball. Bura. Looking to play him in. Gets into some space. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! He's got to be quick to recover this. And he's really put himself on the line here. Ball's gone out of play. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tries the cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Out to the left it goes. Bura. That is good alertness. Unahi. Now it's En-Nesyri. Well-timed, excellent interception. So what can they make of this? Unahi. Played out to the left flank. And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz! And he has kept it out somehow.
Brahim Diaz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. More and more pressure on the ball here. That's a throw. Unahi. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Passing is crisp and sharp. Wow, leader. Messina getting this one clear. And the keeper beats it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Opts to... takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Amrabat. Hakimi. That's good play. Threads one in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking here to chip it through. It's out for a goal kick. Now it's En-Nesyri. Now it's En-Nesyri. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Morocco worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again.
Morocco clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And the shot! It's hit the crossbar. He's having a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Gets a good foot in there. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Unahi. And Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. And Unahi. And that was nowhere near his best. Distributed tidily. Deflected behind for a corner kick. He gets big. Oh, taken with style. And the second half is off to a flyer. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Morocco have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's picked it up out wide, and that's aimed into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Amrabat.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that has not gone well. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's a promising position. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Morocco choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Number 13,
Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Nice interception, well timed. And that's been won straight back. Morocco perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bura. He's found a way through. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Mazraoui, Amrabat, just about up to 75 minutes, and it's Diaz. Can he get it through? Good read, needed to be, and he's heaved it away. And the finish! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The goal through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 76 minutes is number 19, eFOOTBALL.
Morocco making another change here. En-Nesyri taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And he's picked it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Morocco have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Morocco can consider themselves just about safe now. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Hakimi goes on a charge down the left, and he's managed to get free. Engages and forces him off the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's had it taken off him. That has been slung wide. Brahim Diaz. And the counter is on. And he skips past his man. It's a really well-measured ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Ben Seguir. And it's Adli.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, easy pickings there. Just eases him off the ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Morocco couldn't really be more...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Morocco achieve exactly what they wanted on opening day. 3 precious points on a traditionally testing occasion, and things are looking pretty good. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence, I think there's every chance too.
And another fantastic win.